Self-love is the best love. It'll always get you through. To be committed to yourself is the way you'll stay true. You'll see how much you will and won't take when you're married to yourself. It sometimes gets lonely, but you'll always get some help. Always put yourself first and the rest will follow. Remember to stay humble, but not vain, but know your worth. Self-love is the best love. It'll always get you through. And always remember to say, I love you. Hey guys, welcome back. This is another episode of Dish and Makeup. I know I haven't done it in a while. I've just been honestly really settling in Texas, and you know what, I've already had some revelations. I know I said before, like, okay, I've had revelations and whatever else, but like really I'm learning so much about myself, and not only my current self but also my past self and things that I used to believe, and how it not only limited me. I'm not just talking business wise, I mean actually personally, like how it limited me. Also today I'm wearing a bathing suit from Shein. I'm about to put it, I'll probably put like a picture, maybe, I don't know, don't quote me on that, either a picture or it'll probably more than likely be on my Instagram, AQM Cosmetics, and on my TikTok, which is AQM Ashley, and probably my regular Instagram, Candidly Ashley. But yes, so all of that is gonna be on there. It's real cute. It's really hot down here, so I'm just loving the sun. I'm never gonna complain about Maryland heat ever again in my life, because this is like next level hot. So also this look is going to be like a Bratz doll type of look. I'm really just trying to live my best life out here in this hot ass countryside. So let me stop before y'all come for me in the comments. But I'm really trying to live my best life. I've always wanted to be a Bratz doll. I've always loved, like, I've loved Barbies and Bratz and everything else like that as a kid. But like Bratz dolls and like My Scene, like, comment down below if you remember. But you know, those were even though I never had a My Scene doll, I just always had like a Bratz. I had like one Bratz doll, I literally remember. I think it was I forgot, but I remember what she looked like and everything, and then I don't know what happened to it, but the doll's gone, sadly. But yeah, I always had Barbie and Bratz dolls. So yeah, today we're gonna actually talk about self-love. I've been talking about, you know, toxic relationships, toxic friendships, and I actually want to help y'all out when it comes to how to either avoid, because you can't avoid toxic people, but you can, how do I phrase this? When you put yourself first, you start to see certain things, and if they don't align with what is going on with you, then that is how you know. And that also comes with self-love, self-development, and learning about yourself as well. So let's get right into this look. So I'm actually doing like this pink look, really tapping in there. I did like a Bratz look yesterday. It's already on my TikTok already. But yeah, today I'm gonna do like a real pink look and really just hone in, do my own version of what it means to be a brat. So I'm actually going to kind of line out my eyebrows first. And yeah, I used Nair. Look, I just moved, so I'm trying to cut costs where possible. And I wanted a cleaner look, so I just decided to Nair my eyebrows. And although they look fire, it burned like fire when it was being done. So yeah, I don't know, people with sensitive skin, don't do what I did, because that shit hurt really bad. And like I had to really use like an antibiotic cream to put it over my eyebrows, like Neosporin, to put over my eyebrows, because my eczema just like was like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I have eczema in my eyebrows. Comes and goes. But anyway, back to the topic. So yeah, self-love. This is like the first time in a while where I've actually like really taken the time to love myself, right? And it's like, Ashley, you're 24, about to be 25. How did you take so long for you to like really love yourself? And the answer is because I didn't tap into my dark femininity, like my dark feminine side. That was something that I tried to hide for so long. Not necessarily hide, but I didn't like to tap into it because for like every time I was in my dark feminine energy, I would be ridiculed and persecuted like a mug. So I wasn't able to fully like accept myself for how I truly was. I'm also gonna try this pink eyebrow stuff. So yes, like I was saying, yeah, I put the pink and then a light brown brow gel. So yeah, I used to get persecuted like a lot when it came to tapping into my dark feminine energy. So I just kind of avoided it altogether, and it just made me be like a pushover completely. Like I just have to be completely honest with myself, because that also has to do with self-love. Oh shit, damn. Don't prime these eyelids, because what we're about to do is just snatch his face. So yeah, and when I just like became like, when you become a pushover, you literally put people's needs and everything else before yours, and that's really not good, because then you start to lose yourself. You don't have like an identity in this world, and you know, loving yourself is probably the nicest thing that you can do for yourself, if I'm being quite frank. Like honestly, ever since like I really started putting myself first and accepting things for what it was, I just, you know, I just started living my best life, honestly.
Okay, y'all, so basically I didn't feel like talking anymore. Honestly, I like to do my makeup in silence, and I just wanted to get a certain point across. So yeah, you guys see me patting off my eyeshadow or blending out my concealer, and I'm just gonna go in with some pink, and it's a light pink. I'm slowing down on this part because I really want y'all to see, because some of y'all, let me not go there, but take your time when it comes to blending your eyeshadows, because it be looking crazy sometimes, y'all. I know makeup, there's no one way or whatever to do makeup, but y'all, we have YouTube. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with the darker pink. I'll just probably put it in there, but let me just get this message across. So like I was saying before, I'm tapping into my dark feminine energy, which allowed me to see what I needed to heal within myself and why I suppressed that side so much. So dark feminine energy deals with standing up for yourself, and that passion that is seen as quote unquote aggression, sexuality, creativity, and expression. So throughout my childhood, anytime I tapped into that energy, it was seen as too much, when all reality, it actually reflected the things that they lacked within themselves. But that led me to shut down, and it made me feel like I was not able to fully be myself. So as I began to focus on myself, I realized that not only did I limit myself, I felt quote unquote safe with staying in the light feminine energy, which made me unable to step into my true power. And also with this cut crease, y'all, take your time. For me, I've been doing cut creases for a minute, so you know, but I did just want to slow it down so you can see. I use a thicker concealer. Some people, they don't do that, they just use like more of a liquid concealer, but I'm using one by Morphe, by the way. It's their warm palette. But yeah, I use the lightest shade. But anyway, yeah, so it led me to doubt. Oh yeah, and set that, please set it, because the last thing you want is for your cut crease to crease. Yeah, and then, you know, I go back in with the dark purple, and I just reinforce that cut crease and blend it out with all the same colors that I used before. So yeah, like I was saying before, you know, it led me to self-doubt and doubt my abilities, because I always felt like I had to seek the validation within others instead of myself. So as I got older, I would tap into that energy unconsciously and would get slammed for it. Like you guys don't even know, like y'all don't even know. People, like women, Like men, they can be bad sometimes too, right? But women, like men in a different way, at least in my experience. I'm only speaking from my own experience, not from, you know, just a general standpoint. But if y'all agree with me, then y'all agree with me. If y'all don't, then y'all don't. But I'm learning it's not all men and it's not all women. And look at my lashes, ooh. And make sure to, I mean, if you want to, I'm just one of those people who, I like to use eyeliner. Not necessarily like eyeliner. I don't even really have eyeliner. I got rid of it right before I left because it dried out, and I just have not gotten a new one. But it's fine. I have a whole bunch of eyeshadow, so I just use that instead. But yeah, make sure it like lines up with that cut crease as well. It just looks better. And then that white eyeliner, shout out to the early teens. Hello there, how are you? I didn't even do that in the early teens. It looked crazy to me. It still looks crazy now. Y'all see my face? But it serves as a really good base for the under eyeshadow. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Women, they can be literally the worst haters. And not only that, usually when women, they don't like that. Some people, it is a moral thing, but for a lot of women, it actually is like an envy thing. And what do you mean by an envy thing? I mean, it's like an envious type of energy, like, oh, she did this, she's expressing herself, she's wearing this, she's wearing that. But like, honestly, it's like, I'm wearing this and you're mad because you could never. Sorry, I'm here to promote positivity, but at the same time, we got to keep it real. Like, a lot of people, when you notice that, just, I want to say they're jealous, but it's something that they're lacking within themselves. Like, dang, I wish, honestly, like, they're low-key, like, dang, I wish I could be like that. So, yeah, if you're in your quote-unquote dark feminine energy, then just keep doing your thing, but just don't be manipulative and don't be using it for the wrong reasons, okay? Use it to step into your power and not anything else. Like, use it for the way that you want to use it, okay? I'm not your mom. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But for me personally, I don't use it in a manipulative way just to get what I want. You can be used for that, but I don't use it for that. But anyway, back to it. Side note. So also, I realized that I lacked what I felt, I felt like I was unseen. So I would never act as my true self. And I hated being vulnerable. Because to me, every time I showed vulnerability, it felt like weakness. And I was being taken advantage of. Every single time I was vulnerable with someone. And I had to realize through therapy that, like, when you're vulnerable with someone, it's actually showing how strong you are emotionally compared to the people who cannot be emotionally vulnerable. Also, remember, I'm doing adult makeup, so like, if I'm not, like, if stuff is looking a little crazy, then that's just what it is. It is what it is. But it actually didn't look bad. Just wait. It really doesn't look bad. But remember to set that face so nothing moves. Nothing's worse than going out and your makeup is moving all over your face. And you walked out looking like a bad bitch and you came back looking like a clown. So don't do that. But anyway, after my mom passed, I definitely neglected myself and the things that made me passionate and happy, because it definitely reminded me of, how secure I felt when my mom before my mom transitioned. And not like, since I didn't have that anymore, I was just like, okay, well, my biggest cheerleader at that time, she's gone. So now I just didn't put that much effort into everything that I did. And honestly, I was sad. I was just really sad because I just felt like at one point in time I just wasn't able to get to the place where I needed to get to, and I felt like I didn't have that support. And yeah, that face is me. I put too much blush on that one side. But yeah, you'll see me blend it all out. It'll come together. But yeah, so I just shut out what made me happy, like doing makeup and, doing wigs and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm doing bangs. That's why I did that claw. And so, yeah, I just really started doubting myself. I started doubting what made me happy. And, I started feeling like others had to make me feel loved and happy because that's what I thought happiness was. So I poured everything into everyone else when I should have been pouring all that love and happiness into myself. And it wasn't until like the past 8 months where I realized that if I can't make myself happy and loved, then I can't make anyone feel happy or loved. If I can do and give everything that I've got, but it's not reciprocated without asking, my energy is now being used to fill your ego. And it's used for your benefit in my downfall. So with those lessons that I learned from the past, I started gaining my power back. So I started taking care of myself and my inner child and giving it the love it always craved. I learned how to give myself grace, and I'm so used to working hard and being in a hard shell that I even did it with myself. I shut my own self out. And so I seek validation into others. So, I felt for the longest that as long as someone valued me, then I was worth something. But after a while, I had to come to terms with, what if no one was around? Would I be proud of the reflection in the mirror? Would I look down at myself in shame, feeling unworthy or incapable? And a couple of months ago, I would have said yeah. But now it's an absolute hell no. When I look at myself in the back of the mirror back then, I accepted any type of behavior all in the name of quote unquote love. But then I realized after a while what I thought love was actually is not it. So I was called to read 1 Corinthians 13, which is love is patient, love is kind, love is not envy. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs, and love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes and perseveres. So my ending message basically is, if you can't love yourself like this passage, how can you expect others to love you as such and you be able to receive and accept that love? It would be absolutely foreign to you. And I'm also wearing baby as a topper. I don't like having a dirty lip gloss wand inside of my lip gloss, hence why you see me just looking down for a second. But yeah, ooh, look at me feeling myself. And you see me with my bangs. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So yeah, look at me flex.